We will begin with Teki Shodan, regular speed. Half speed. Lasting just under a minute at proper speed, Teki Shodan is a lateral kata moving along a straight line. An evenly balanced form, Teki Shodan strengthens close-range techniques to both sides. Although short, it is physically demanding and must be performed with great vigor to have value. A basic requirement for senior Q students, Teki Shodan concentrates on the kibadachi, horse riding stance, and is called the iron horse form. It also fosters an understanding of the use of kosadachi, or cross-leg stance, as a transition to allow powerful yet balanced movement into and out of attack range. Sharp, rapid head movements indicate concentration and focusing of awareness on multiple attackers at close range. Teki Shodan emphasizes angling of defense and lateral shifting. Note also the use of two defensive kicking actions, stomping and wave leg, not only as blocks and strikes, but also as a means of impulse to enable rapid lateral movement. The beginning and ending are in the same posture, with the same calmness of attitude and the same position, or kamae. The serious student will develop skill at this form before moving on to basaidai and konkudai. Follow Shihan through Teki Shodan. Look, sink to the right. First theme. Move in, block, elbow, guard. Low block to the left. Punch. Cross in. Second theme. Avoid and block. Pull block and low punch. Braced uppercut. Sweep left. Sweep right. Guard. Double punch with kiai. Back of wrist block. Elbow, guard. Low block to right. Hook punch. Cross left over right. Crescent and block. Pull block and counter. Braced counter. Sweep to right. To left. Guard. Double punch with kiai. Return to opening kamae. Yoidachi. We'll continue with Teki Nidan, regular speed. Half speed. A further exploration of the techniques and strategies of close fighting, Teki Nidan follows a side-to-side straight line and is best practiced at 45 to 50 seconds. Notice that the finishing techniques of Teki Nidan are identical to the major themes of Teki Shodan. Unlike Teki Shodan, Teki Nidan opens and closes in a natural ready stance. This kata introduces two new themes. Each theme is open to several different practical applications. Where possible, practice with a partner and test with striking and grappling attacks. In the second theme, investigate the reaping leg throw. Teki Nidan is practiced with the awareness that a technique or combination may have more than one significance. Also balanced to both sides, this kata features grasping blocks, pulling an opponent into a counter, and forearm torque to off-balance an attack. Perform with vigor and agility. Teki Nidan is generally a supplemental form. Teki Sandan is performed at senior Dan level. Follow Shihan through Teki Nidan. Sink right, lifting elbows. Push out augmented forearms. Augmented low block to inside, then twist. Rising up. Push out to the left. Catch, kick, and throw. Guard on left. Assisted block to the right. Pull in with leg sweep and elbow. Grasping block to the side. Hook punch. Cross in and repeat the theme from Teki Shodan, ending with Kiai. Guard. Assisted forearm block. Pull in, brace fist on palm on solar plexus. Grab to the left, hook punch. Cross in to the left, block, block counter, finishing technique. Withdraw to the ready stance. Side eye, regular speed. Half speed. The spirit of the form is that of storming and destroying a fortress. This is typified by the opening move, a strong block moving into the attack. Basaidai moves powerfully along a T-shaped embusen and takes approximately 1 minute to perform. Basaidai can be well performed by all karateka, large or small, heavy or light, stiff or limber. Students generally practice Basaidai as a requirement for Dan rank. Its companion kata, Basai Sho, or small version, is practiced at a higher level of experience. This kata also leads to Hangetsu and Sochin. In Basaidai, as in Konkudai, strategies are based upon the successful application of basic techniques from the Heian and Teki forms. Other Dan-level forms stream practitioners to strategies geared to their body types, tall, light, and heavy. Basaidai is one of the two jewels of Shotokan, emphasizing strong block, strong counter from low stances. It fosters strength in the hips and spirit. Do not rush the form. There are moments of great speed and of controlled slowness. Basaidai is a study of opposites, solid and supple, calm and fierce, penetrating and reversing. This kata is characterized by rapid forward, back, and side-to-side combinations within a small practice area. It features 3 kicks, a low side thrust, a stomping, and blocking crescent kicks. For the most part, Basaidai should feel rooted with both feet firmly planted on the ground. Basaidai primarily focuses on upper body counters, including arm grabs and traps, throws, off-balancing, and pulling. Basaidai utilizes direct and indirect hip rotation, hip thrust, and hip vibration as means of generating impulse from a stationary posture. Students are advised to consider this when practicing, and to look for the true power of the technique beyond pure muscular effort. Follow Shihan through Basaidai. Strong opening, first theme. Turn back, double block. Turn again, double block. Scoop back, throw, and block. Slide left leg, guard. Left vertical shuto. Punch, shift, block. Punch, shift, block. Right forward back stance, shuto. Step in shuto. One forward, one back. This is a theme. Block, grab, pull in, low kick with kiai, land facing back. Step in shuto. Pull back with the right side, blocking up. Hammer fists into lunge punch, turn back, block face, low shuto, and then pull up. Pivot in, stomp with low block. Slow back wrist block to the left. Crescent kick and elbow. Assisted low block, 2-3. This is a theme. Guard, shift, U-punch. Up with the guard on the right, leading with the left leg. Guard on the left. Lead with the right leg. This is another theme. A large pivot to the left, scoop and throw. Scoop again. Half step, advance shuto. Pull back, in back stance. Attack with shuto and kiai. And then return to the opening kamae. Block punch to face, grab the arm. Pull into a low side thrust kick. Use a shift and hip rotation to effect the block grab. Make sure that you recoil the kick. Pull back out of range, blocking up, advance with a short range counter, and finish with an extension. Shift. Block your face as you counter strike. Then pull up directly to standing. Pivot 135 degrees to a narrow front stance. Raise arm high. Use the hips strongly. Catch the kick with the inside wrist. The narrow stance allows balance and hip mobility. Note the transition of weight and intent from leg to leg. Push forward with crescent kick. The top hand goes under incoming punch to jam the attack while countering. The low hand is a short uppercut to the midsection. Konkudai, regular speed. Half speed.
Beautiful.
Konkudai is an agile form, moving along a capital I embusen. At proper speed, it should take approximately 90 seconds to perform. It is one of the longest kata in the Shotokan tradition. Konkudai manifests an attitude of viewing and embracing the sky. Suited for the tall or long-legged martial artist, Konkudai enhances the application of long-range combinations. It is almost crane-like in its majestic sweeping arm actions and mobile leg work. The second of the two jewels of Shotokan, Konkudai develops agility, balance, and coordination, contrasting with the low-to-the-ground strategies of Basaidai. It is generally practiced as a requirement for junior dan ranks. Konkudai is at the head of a line of kata with similar fighting strategies: Konkudai, Konkusho, Gankaku, and others. They explore long-range defense and countering. Many combinations are based on block kick punch rather than block punch. With the exception of one stomp kick, Konkudai relies on snapping kicks, which can be modified to accommodate range. Konkudai also trains large arm movements, many with open hands. Like Basaidai, Konkudai is a compilation of Heian and Teki strategies and techniques. It remains a difficult kata with essentially simple movements. Pay close attention to the themes, recurrent use of identical and similar techniques and combinations. Taken together, the themes provide a nucleus or core of an effective self-defense strategy specific to one body type. Emphasize the coordination of torque and relaxation to achieve a whip-like feeling to your performance. Tension should only occur at the moment of impact. Develop the ability to deliver each technique quickly yet powerfully, without rushing through the combinations. Take advantage of the momentary breaks in action to decelerate and stop, then accelerate rapidly into the next technique. Konkudai stresses the proper finishing of techniques. Follow Shihan through Konkudai. Begin slowly. Follow the opening. Sharply cut out. Right shuto to left palm. Face block assisted. Shift, face block. Withdraw the left leg. Tate shuto with the left. Punch, shift block. Punch, shift block. Half step, right side snap, back fist. Land shuto. Advance shuto. Advance shuto into pressing block, spear hand. Guard back. This is a theme. Grab, chop, kick, land facing away. Block and counter. Pull up, right fist on hip. Then repeat the major theme. Land in a back stance. Pull up, hand on hip. Left side snap, back fist. Land, reverse elbow smash. Then repeat to the right side. Block attack to the back. Step in with counter. Back stance shuto, 45 degrees. Return to the center line, left forward. Kick, land with back fist. Pull back. Block, punch, punch. Trap, strike, kiai, push away and down. Shift, rise in place. Advance shuto. Pivot 135 on left foot, block and counter. Shift, block, double counter. Side snap combination. Step in spear hand. Tai sabaki, pull hand over the head, back fist, hammer fist, elbow, guard. Right low block, wheel in, stomp and scoop, punch the foot, rise, catch the punch, pivot 135 back with the right leg. Jump, double front kick, right back fist, spin, scoop and throw, back to yoidachi. This is a major theme in Konkudai. Extend the shuto with strong hip rotation. Fully recoil the front kick for balance on landing. Keep your spine erect. When landing in back stance, pull strongly up and back with the right hand, enhancing the front leg push. This is a sub-theme. Land close with dropping back fist and immediately pull the left leg back. As you turn, use the knee and jab up with the right fist as you press left hand against inside forearm. To rise, shift feet in place to long back stance, low shugo. This is similar to Heian Sandan. Pull attack over the knee. Drop back fist into face, then into hammer fist. Slide into the elbow. This is the guarding block from Teki Shodan. Mai Tobigari. Use the first leg's impulse to jump. MP, regular speed.
MP. Yeah. Yeah.
Half speed. Fast, agile, deceptive. Ideally suited for the small or light practitioner, MP is performed on a capital L embusen in approximately 1 minute. MP denotes the rapid and changeable movements of the flying swallow, moving up and down, in and out. The karateka practices the strategies and techniques for a smaller person to overcome a larger attacker. This kata is at the head of several Dan-level forms, which utilize a fighting strategy based on quick, bird-like movements that hide efficient counter-strike ability. Empi, Meikyo, Nijushiho, Unsu, and Wankan. This kata is remarkable in that it doesn't contain any kicks. Instead, it relies on quick evasions and an in-out method of attack. The major theme involves a block, rising strike, a jamming penetration, then a rapid retreat under and away from the opponent's counter. The second theme is penetrating by advancing with blocks and counters delivered at close range. MP finishes with a throw and a skill maneuver. Pull the attacker past you or lift the attacker over the shoulder. The leap from the horse stance develops the strength in the legs necessary to hoist the opponent or to spring agilely out of range. Follow Shihan through MP. Right fist, left hand tightened on left hip. Dropping, right assisted low block. Rise to a guard. Right low block. Shift kibadachi with punch. This is a major theme. Low block, rising strike, grab, go in, retreat, guard. Bent wrist, grab, knee in. Block face and punch, long low stance. Guard, knee elbow, strike, kiai, vertical chop, 2 punches. Second theme, shift low block, rising strike, advanced shuto, change in place, back stance reverse punch, advanced shuto, shift low block. Major theme. Low X stance, right leg behind, return to center, rising palm heel. Advance right hand up, left down, advance, low hand, palm down, advance. Shift back stance, low block, shift kiba, jump spin 360. Right back stance, step back, pull back to opening kamae. This is the major theme of Empi. Pay close attention to the aiming of the techniques. Notice the grab which pulls into a charging knee. The counter here is Gidan. Lean away for evasion. Serious students should practice this combination to the other side. In Empi, it is always performed with the right. Rising palm heel. The wrist should be fully bent. The palm heels can be either blocks or strikes. Practice them as both. Notice the penetrating Gidan Barai into a high and a low grab. Kiai to lift the knees to the front.
Jump.
Jian, regular speed.
Yee! Yee!
Half speed. Calmness of spirit, backed by unshakable will and powerful technique. Jian kata is suited to the large or heavy-set physique. However, it should be practiced by all karateka and is generally considered a rank requirement. Moving along an off-balanced capital I pattern, this form relies on simple yet effective techniques and is performed in approximately 60 seconds. Jian has a strong rhythm, like that of a temple bell being struck by a heavy pole. Do not rush the combinations. Kicks are low and powerful. The major countering weapon is the punch. Jian is a junior Dan kata which allows a large person to use size and strength to advantage. It opens the door to a series, Jian, Jiin, Jite, and Chinte. Jian makes extensive use of shifting from stance to stance, most notably back stance into horse stance into front stance. This is possible through a powerful use of the pulling hand and strong hip action. Jian makes extensive use of techniques and combinations from Heian and Teki kata and is arduous rather than difficult. Practice with vigor to reap the benefits of enhanced strength. When studying Jian, look for potential applications against a staff attack, most especially in the palm heel and hammer fist series. Jian is remarkable in its lack of subtlety. Notice the absence of small techniques. Jian's large techniques may cover secondary or smaller actions. When practicing with a partner, explore the possibilities of grabbing after blocking. Follow Shihan through Jian. Right fist in left palm, center chest. Left leg back, left low, right inside middle. Step 45 degrees left, wedge block, kick, land 3 punches. Shift 45 degrees right of center and repeat. The first punch is with the kicking side. Shift to the center, left block, right punch, advance right block, left punch, advance block, advance punch with ki. Pivot 135. Block, shift punch, shift back stance into horse stance. Left low block, down center line. Advance in horse stance, advance palm block, advance. Pivot, back stance, high and low. Pull up to the left. Shift to the right. Assisted face block. Ready on center. Jam in, low X. Pull back with left leg. Advance, double uchi uke. Advance, rising X. Back fist, pull punch, braced uppercut. Pivot block, lunge punch. Turn inside middle block, lunge punch. Shift left, low block to center. Advance 3 times with stomp kick, horse stance, and hammer fist. Finish with the right leg. Pivot, grab, bow and arrow punch. Shift in, bow and arrow to right with ki. Shift back to opening kamae. This is the most complex of Shihan combinations. Notice that the finishing is similar to the theme of Teki Shodan, with all techniques delivered high. Hangetsu, regular speed.
Hangetsu. Yee! Yeah!
Half speed. Hangetsu, half moon. So named in accordance with its primary stance and strategy of movement. Hangetsu takes approximately 1 minute to perform and travels forward and back in a wide capital I. Dynamic muscular tension and contracted, powerful breathing open the form and end it, with fast, agile combinations making up the core. Like Basaidai, Hangetsu is a kata for everyone, enhancing mobility and strength. It provides a transition between Konkudai and Basaidai. Hangetsu Dachi is a companion stance to Kiba Dachi. Both are straddle leg stances with low centers of gravity. Consider Hangetsu Dachi as an angular horse stance, with the knees tensed forward rather than outward. Its primary purpose in the kata is to provide stability while infiltrating an opponent's attack. Hangetsu kata also introduces a functional cat stance, not just as a transition, but as a posture. Niko Hashidachi relates to the back stance. It is shorter, and all the weight is on the back leg. Once again, pay attention to the themes of the kata. As well, pay attention to varying speeds, slow with tension, slow without tension, and rapid. The sliding movements in the final third of the form provide a vital lesson in entering an opponent's range. Maintain the stance when sliding. Balance while in movement is emphasized as well. The slow leg-lifted pivots at the end of the form calls for skill. They should not feel rushed. Practice Hangetsu Kata in a calm yet confident attitude. Though not aggressive in tone, it is aggressive in analysis. Follow Shihan through Hangetsu. From a natural position, use dynamic tension for the major theme. Advance the left leg, left inside middle block, reverse punch. Advance Hangetsu Dachi. Exhale with the block, inhale, exhale with the punch. Advance and repeat. After the punch, extend the left hand and with tension, pull both back to the chest. Push out. Ward back high, then low. Dynamic spin in place, right leg back, right hand high. This is a second theme. Pull down. Advance, crossing arms, open hands tight. Grab and pull. Advance and repeat. Third theme. Shift into the right, block, double punch. Shift 180. Return to center line, right half moon stance. With balance, pivot back to center. Advance crossing legs, kick in. Low block, punch, high block. Repeat from pivot. Land right leg forward, maintain guard. Advance, attack counter, attack counter. Pivot. Jodan crescent kick to left palm. Land back, low reverse punch. Pull left back into cat stance. With tension, push out double low palm heels. Then return to ready. The first major theme introduces dynamic tension. Inhale before and between techniques. Exhale with each technique strongly, but slowly. Do not shift stance to counter. Move straight forward by circling in with an angular stance. The second theme is done calmly and without tension. Block with inside ridge hand, turn wrist over to pull down. Crossing the arms maintains a complete defensive zone while adding balance to opposing arm actions. This concludes Karate for intermediate levels, Tape 2 in this series, with Shihan Takemasa Okuyama, 7th Dan, Technical Director of the International Karate Association. Tape 1 in this series covered basic techniques and kata. It is available by writing to the address on the package. Tape 3 should be available by late '88. On behalf of Shihan Okuyama, we hope you have gained insight from this program. Train with diligence.